They suck. They don't even look like an NBA team right now. They are bad on offense. They're bad on defense. There's no cohesion on either side of the ball. Nick Nurse and these lineups are terrible. This isn't fun to watch. I thought they were at least going to be fun. I knew they were going to suck a little bit without Joel Embiid, but they're not even fun to watch. It's borderline unwatchable. There's no intro. There's no nothing because we getting right into it. But before that, make sure I hit that like button. You hit that subscribe button. We still on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of December. So make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It supports me. Takes 1 second. Appreciate it. And also, yeah, watch the video. And also hit that bell notification down below so you never miss a video. Give me to 100 likes on this video. So we getting right into it. Like I said, they suck. I have no idea what's going on. They don't even look like an NBA team right now. On offense, the offense is so stagnant. All it is ISOs and half pick and rolls. Nobody's making contact on these screens. Nobody's getting free. Everybody's just going one-on-one. They're attacking anybody at the rim. They don't care who's down there. It's just stagnant. Nobody's moving. Nobody's cutting. Nobody's rolling. It's really bad. It sucks. I don't know what's going on. So I was a big, yeah, okay, well, while Joel Embiid and Paul George are out, they are going to suck. I stood on that. I was like, yeah, they're probably going to be one of the worst teams in the NBA with Paul George and Joel Embiid out. But Paul George comes back. I have some optimism. I'm like, okay, whatever problems that they had is going to be able to be fixed at least a little with Paul George when Paul George comes back. Nope, wrong. Whatever they did well in that Suns game completely went out the window. They just did everything opposite of whatever they did in the Suns game. This is bad, bro. I don't know if this is like one of the most unwatchable Sixers teams I have ever watched, bro. I don't know the last time I watched the Sixers and vehemently have wanted to turn the TV off or wanted to go do something else. Yes, they have had like the process Sixers, but like at least they were fun to watch. This team, there's nothing fun about them. At no point in the game do I think that they're going to win. They're actually one Tyrese Maxey scoring explosion away from being 0-7. They're 1-6 right now. They're 15th in the Eastern Conference. They have the second worst record in the NBA. Oh my God. Okay, where do I start? Yep, Nick Nurse. This is all his fault. I don't know what he has changed from last season to this season, but I already brought up the offense. The defense is even worse. Nobody can stay in front of their man. Nobody can guard. They're over helping. They can't grab rebounds. I don't know what they're doing on pick and rolls. Harden was calling for high screen and rolls damn near at the logo at half court. And they were like trying to hedge the screen or ice. I don't know what they were trying to do, but all they would do is the screener would just set a screen on Harden's man, or it'd be like Kelly Oubre or something. Kelly Oubre wouldn't fight over the screen, so it would leave the man just like half guard. They were like half trapping Harden. Harden would just throw a little pocket pass to whoever was setting the screen, and it would just set up a 4-on-3 the other way, and then the Clippers would just get a wide open three, or like the man would just make a correct swing, and they would get a wide open shot. What are y'all doing? Just switch it. You're all the same height. What are y'all doing? Second, I have no problem with the roster, right? Every team has roster flaws. I have little issues here and there, but every team is going to have little issues that you just want to get better. Like for instance, I just want them to go out and get a bigger guard because why am I seeing Kyle Lowry on the court? He's 38 years old. I don't want to see that. And he's short. He provides nothing. Every time that he's in the game, they're getting out rebounded. Go get a bigger guard, right? I was fine with the roster. I think this roster can compete and go win the championship, especially when Joel Embiid is back. So I don't have a problem with the roster. The problem is that they don't look on the same page ever at all. And that's all Nick Nurse's fault. He has no creativity on offense. All it is just ISO ball Paul George, ISO ball Tyrese Maxey. I'm even seeing Andre Drummond ISOs. Why is Andre Drummond getting ISOs? And this is the problem that I had with Nick Nurse last season. He gives everybody too much freedom to just go out there and play basketball. And I get it. That's partially probably why Kelly Oubre emerged last season for the Sixers. But I never want to see Andre Drummond look for his own shot. He should be a hard screen, roll, and grab rebounds guy. I'm seeing Andre Drummond attack from the wing, post up. What are you doing? This is not your game at all. And he's been bad. So I don't know what Nick Nurse got. I even have notes here. I don't know what he has going on. The rotations are terrible. I don't know what he's just throwing rotations out there. And this is far from Nick Nurse being creative and trying things out. No, he's just doing stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like I'm seeing, like he has these lineups of Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Jared McCain, or I don't even think that. No, I think I saw like a Reggie Jackson, Jared McCain lineup last night. And like I get it, you want to try stuff, but again, this is not trying anything. All he's doing is he's looking down the bench. He's like, all right, well, you get some run. For example, like the lineups don't even make sense. He's not even riding the hot guys. He has a refusal to play young players. Like I said, Kyle Lowry on the court, Eric Gordon over Jared McCain. Jared McCain had 19 points last game, and Nick Nurse just refused to play him tonight. He didn't play him until the fourth quarter to try to get a spark in the Sixers when they're already down 20. Yabusele had, 15 or 19 points last game? Today, he comes in, he plays 10 minutes. What are you doing, Nurse? What? He plays 10 minutes when the Clippers are obviously, they're obviously small. They're obviously outrunning the Sixers. And even when Zubac goes to the bench, Andre Drummond couldn't guard him anyway. So it doesn't matter. Just give Yabusele some run. He got 10 minutes versus the Clippers. What is Nick Nurse doing with his line? He refuses to play the young guys. He puts Ricky Council in. He puts KJ Martin in. He puts Jared McCain in. All in the fourth quarter at the end of the game. And miraculously, oh my God, the Sixers go on a run. It's like if you play the younger guys who inject some energy into the team consistently to get a rhythm, they're going to play well, or you're going to at least see what you have in these players or these young guys. Nope, Nick Nurse doesn't do that. He continues to play Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon. We got Reggie Jackson, some random. Like the Sixers want to run, he threw Reggie Jackson in there and took Paul George out. What are you doing? None of this makes sense. That you're not even putting together a cohesive lineup to get some type of rhythm together because you know you're going to have Joel Embiid out for extended periods of time during the season. So at least while you have Tyrese Maxey or Paul George, even just Tyrese Maxey, like put together a cohesive lineup that can go out there and get a rhythm of playing with each other. He's not doing that. There's no reason why. You can see the flashes from Jared McCain. He might not be this amazing scorer, but he does everything else. And he can go get buckets when, like, you know, in the rhythm, in the flow of the game. Cool. You throw him out there. Why do we continue to throw out Eric Gordon out there where he can't guard? He's slow. He's old. That's another thing. They look old on defense. Like I said, they cannot stay connected to anybody. They look slow. They're overhelping. It's, oh my God, it's bad. It's bad. Like I said, it's unwatchable. What else do I got here? I already brought up, like, it seemed like they went away from everything that worked in the Sun games or the Suns game. There's no more. I don't even think they ran a Paul George Yabusele pick and roll one time, probably because Yabusele's barely on the court. Also, Paul George barely played yesterday, and they said they're managing his minutes. Why are you managing his minutes? He was out for 3 weeks. If he can't fully go, don't play him. If you have to have him on a minutes restriction, there's no need to play him. Why? Like, why is he on the court? Especially if you're going to play him 20 minutes. What's the point of that? I felt like him and Tyrese Maxey have barely shared the floor together. What are you doing, Nurse? Like, this whole low minutes shit is so dumb. It's dumb. All right. I already brought up the offense. The defense sucks. The pick and roll defense. Another thing. So it looks like Joel Embiid is once again going to have to be the MVP of this team for them to keep their heads above water. And that's exactly what we didn't want to happen. It was supposed to be, okay, Tyrese Maxey and Paul George can keep this team's head above water. They're going to still be able to beat the lower teams. They're going to be able to compete with the higher teams. Maybe, you know, have a shot in the dark at beating them, like the Knicks, Celtics, but like the top tier teams in the NBA, like they're at least going to be able to compete with them. They're still going to be able to beat the lower teams without Joel. Nope, can't do that. Joel's got to come back and be the MVP again, right? And when he comes back, he can't just slack off. He has to be amazing on defense. He has to be amazing on offense. I'm gonna let y'all know, even if he does do that, I don't see how that fixes this Sixers team. Everything that's wrong with them is a result of coaching. It really has nothing to do with the roster. It's like they're just going out there and they're saying, all right, just go play basketball. Like this, that isn't going to help. It's the roster. It's coaching. It's partly the roster because they can't grab reels. Nurse is just throwing whatever he wants at the board and just saying, yeah, just go do it. Go, yeah, I'll go play basketball. And there's absolutely no creativity. He was supposed to be this mastermind coming in. I don't think I've seen the Sixers run a set to where they have gotten, I don't think they've run a set at all, but I don't think they have run a set to where they have gotten an easy layup off of it. And I guess like Nick Nurse's offense is predicated on Joel Embiid and him playmaking from the post. But either way, they're still bad on defense. Like, he is not going to change everything. He's not going to take them from a bottom. Joel Embiid is great. He's not going to take them from one of the worst teams in the NBA to competing at a championship level. Like, it takes more than that. They should have been able to beat the Clippers. They should have beat the Suns. They should have been able to beat a team like the Detroit Pistons, but they can't. And that's a result of coaching. Nobody seems to be in rhythm. Everybody seems to be stuck. They look lost. Offense is a major problem. I don't know what they're going to do. Like I said, Joel Embiid coming back does not fix any of this. This is a coaching flaw. I keep saying the roster, but it's not exactly like the players. They need like a bigger guard. It's not exactly right. It's the rotations. Like it's the rotations, and like they're obviously small, but they can overcome that when Joel gets back a little bit. The minutes restriction, oh my god, they're bad right now. This might be the worst Sixers team I have ever watched outside of the process teams. Like nobody can create for others on offense. Like Paul George does it a little bit, but like I said, the offense is so stagnant to where like the passes that he's going to make are obvious, the rotations are obvious on offense. Oh my god, they're bad. Like I said, probably one of the worst Sixers teams I have watched after the process era. But I don't know what they're going to do to fix it. Something has to change, or I'm going to be talking about Cooper Flag and them needing to blow it up. So, yeah, man, make sure I give me to 100 likes on this video. I'll at y'all.